Good morning, youngsters. How are you all? Hope all are doing well. Let's rock. Let's get into the class. So, last time we had done with the parts of speech. So, just we'll recollect that and we'll go further. So, there are 8 parts of speech, that is noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, interjection and conjunction. These are the 8 parts of speech. So let's get in and let's start with the new topics today. So today's class is phrases, clauses and sentence. So let's start with the phrase. So what is a phrase? A group of words that is a part of sentence and does not have a finite verb, and subject is called a phrase. So it is not a group of words that is a part of sentence. It is only a part of sentence and it is not having a finite verb, and a subject is called a phrase. Okay. Then there are 3 types of phrases. Let's see what are all those. Noun phrase. What is a noun phrase? A phrase that has a noun or a proper noun as a main word is called a noun phrase. So the more focus is on the noun. So for example, the flight landed on the time. I ate juicy mangoes. I'm writing on the blackboard. I'm writing on the digiboard. All these stuffs are noun phrase. So the next one is, so the adverb phrase. Here, the phrase that acts as an adverb in a sentence is called an adverb phrase. It answers the questions when, where and how. For the examples, like Arun, sorry. No. Okay, noun phrase. We have done with the noun phrase. Okay, adverb phrase. The phrase that acts as an adverb in a sentence and it's called an adverb phrase. So it's answer the questions and where, when and how. So here, Arun pledge, go to a place. So Mikha Singh runs very fast. So these are the adverb phrase. And next we come to the adjective phrase. A group of words that tells us more about the noun and acts as an adjective in the sentence is called an adjective phrase. For example, Rohit is a man without fear. So here adjective is based on your action, and it is a specific and a proper action. What is that? He runs without fear. So that is the adjective phrase. And this statue is made of stone. So that is how the phrase is. So next we'll come to clause. What are clause? A group of related words that contain a subject and a verb. Its related verb contains a subject and a verb. Some examples of clauses are, this is an ancient city. Okay, please give me a box of sweet. So this is called a clause. So mainly it has a subject and a verb in it. Got it? Yeah. So let's discuss the difference between the phrase and the clause. The phrase has a finite verb and a subject. It has a finite verb and a subject. Here in the clause, it's a finite verb. It has a finite verb and clause. In a phrase, it is not having a finite verb and a subject. A phrase cannot stand on its own independently because it is just a phrase. But clause can or cannot stand independently. It could be the phrase or it could be the clause. So it can be independently or depending on the type of the clause. Stop it. Okay. So we have discussed about the difference between the phrase as well as the clause. So we'll come to the next one. Okay, what are the types of clauses? There are three types of clauses: main or the independent clause. So main or the independent clause. It is a clause that makes complete sentence on its own. Okay, for example, Radha will board the train when her husband accompanies her. So I'll just let you know what exactly it is. So the main or the independent clause, it means it is it itself is a complete sentence of its own. Like Radha will board the train. So this much is a independent clause. Okay, the type 2 is subordinate or the dependent clause. Here the clause does not make complete sense on its own. Okay, for example, Radha will board the train when her husband accompanies her. Here, the subordinate clause is, so the Radha will board the train, that is a independent clause, but when how the Radha will board the train? Only when her husband accompanies her. Okay, this is the one. And the next comes the sentence and the clause. The difference between the sentence and the clause. A sentence is a complete meaningful unit. A sentence is a complete meaningful unit. It's a complete meaningful unit. The sentence consists of one or more clauses. So, but the sentence has a clause in it. Okay, the clause may or may not be complete unit. It can be a complete unit or it may not be a complete unit. The clause is a part of a sentence. So sentence has the clause, but clause is a part of the sentence. So now we'll come to the sentence. So what is a simple sentence? A simple sentence is a sentence that has only one independent clause, which is having one independent clause. It should have one independent clause and it has a subject in it and it's a finite verb. Okay. So now next we'll come to the parts of speech. Each one I'm going to explain in detail. So first comes the noun. So noun is a word that names a person, place, or the thing or the idea. Example. So you know what is a noun. So we already we have learned with that. So person, it could be grandma, forest, table, or joy. So it's a place, thing, and an idea. Okay, we have 5 types of noun. That is the proper noun, so we have proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. We'll give each one will give the examples and will explain. So the proper noun, what is a proper noun? It's a specific name of a person, place, or a thing. So properly, we are going to tell that Like, we are in Mysuru. Okay. And my name is Roopa. So this is a proper noun. So then comes the common noun. What is a common noun? Common noun is a name for a person or a place or a thing. Okay, the examples of common noun is, like, we are going to tell person, place. These are all the, like, it's a common noun for all the places. We are going to tell the city, or for girls. So the group of like persons, what to say, girls, we are going to tell girls. And the collective noun. Next comes the collective noun. Okay, the collective noun is a word that names a group of people, animals and things. For example, an army of soldiers, a team of duck, bunch of keys, a set of things. Like, it could be places, or it could be animals, or it could be things, whatever. So it's a collective thing that is called collective noun. The material noun. So here the material noun is that what refers to a material or a substance from which things are made, such as silver, gold, iron and the cotton. So it is dealing with the materialistic things. It could be silver, gold, iron, cotton, rayon, whatever. Okay, these are all the examples of material noun. Then comes the abstract noun. So what is abstract noun? Refers to a thing that are not material object. Those are all not at all the material object. They cannot be seen, heard, tasted, touched. So it could be, it is literally not a materialistic thing. And abstract nouns name feelings. It is of feelings, ideas and qualities. For example, so we are going to express something, like something happens. So it's tell something surprising happens, we'll tell oh. And something we touch with a hot thing or then, and ouch. These are all the abstract nouns. Okay. Okay, so till now we have dealt with the parts of speech as well as the phrases, clauses and a sentence. So if you have any doubts or if you have any clarifications, you can comment, and you are welcome. And we are going to solve the problems, and we'll meet in the next class. Take care. Bye. Nama Tapasya Endendigo Endu.